Hey everyone, welcome to the Wreath Workshop. I'm Ashley Greenwood from Three Little Greenwood Creations. Today we are going to be making our very first Christmas wreath design of the year. So welcome and come on in. I am live on TikTok. Hello my TikTok family, and Facebook at the same time. So let's cross our fingers. We don't have any technical difficulties with doing this at the same time. So welcome. Let me know, where are you watching from? If you're watching right now, you just might be watching the replay over on Facebook. So make sure to say hi. I am in my home in South Carolina. I am a former kindergarten teacher turned wreath maker, and now I am combining my love of wreath making and teaching by teaching you guys how to make beautiful designs. So let's get started. Today's design is going to be my very first Christmas wreath of the year. It is Christmas in July. Now, if you are one of those people that are thinking, this is just too much, I can't do Christmas in July, this is what we have to do as wreath makers and creators to get ready for the season. So just bear with us. But listen, if you are really into Christmas and you want to make beautiful things for your home this year, I want to invite you to my Christmas in July workshop. The link is in my profile or in the comment section. If you're watching on Facebook, why don't you just leave me a comment and I will drop you the link. So here's where we're starting from. Hello guys, welcome. So these are my inspiration. These came from Michael's last year. They are beautiful, flocked, frosted hydrangeas. They are gorgeous. I love the way they look. Hello, Amanda. I saw that you already signed up. I'm so excited. Listen, so many people have already signed up, and it makes my heart so happy. These are going to be the focal of our Christmas design. These came from Michael's last year. I bet they have them again. We're going to be pairing that with a gorgeous bow that I have hung up on my wreath already. This is an 18-inch grapevine wreath. Hello, Tammy. So happy to see me. Me too, girl. Me too. It's been a crazy summer, and our children start back to school on the 25th. They are not happy about that, so we're trying to cram as much summer in as we can before school starts back. That's why I've been kind of in and out lately. So here we go. Here is our beautiful bow. Pretty traditional. We've got a pretty traditional plaid. We've got some green to go with the green in here, and then I love a pop of white. White really makes things just go over the top, look a little bit trendy, and really, really pretty. Hello, Katniss. Welcome. The hydrangeas are beautiful, Jenny. I love them. I'm hoping that Michael's will have them back again this year, and I can go and grab some. Guys, thanks for all the hearts on TikTok and on Facebook. I really appreciate it. Now let's talk about greenery. Greenery is something that people truly struggle with because they second guess themselves and they don't know what to choose. So here is our focal. We can see that the leaves on here, they're pretty dark. They got a little bit of glitter on them. So I am going to be looking for greenery that is in this tone, a little bit of glitter, okay? Now, one thing that I love to use at Christmas are magnolia leaves. These came from Hobby Lobby. You can find magnolia leaves lots of places. I love them. I love the shimmer. I love the texture of them. There's a really pretty deep green, which is perfect for the holidays. So we're going to be using this as our base to green our wreath. Then we will add, I call this bead grass. This came from Hobby Lobby as well. You can find it lots of places. Bead grass makes me happy. So this is like my big fat leaves that take up a lot of visual space. The bead grass is very linear, lots of texture, lots of fluffiness, lots of movement. So bead grass is a great greenery to use. And because our hydrangeas have a little bit of glitter, a little bit of flocking, I grabbed these cedar branches. These came from Carolina Pottery, but You can find things like this lots of different places. Carolina Pottery is a regional company to me in the Southeast. I love shopping there. All right, so let's get started. Okay, let me move everything out of the way. I've got my hot glue pot ready to go. It is right off camera, right there. I do not use a glue gun. I use a small skillet filled with hot glue sticks. And I love Gorilla Glue hot glue sticks because I think that they work the absolute best. Hey, Justin, I'm working on Christmas. Shocked, I know. Listen, I spent so much time yesterday, all day yesterday, cleaning up my workshop, putting out fall right over there, putting away spring, which if I buy more spring next year, someone needs to pop me because I don't need any more spring. Seriously. So that's what I did yesterday. I got everything ready and I took a moment today to pull out some Christmas so that I can get started on Christmas. I am hosting a Christmas in July workshop and I would love for you guys to attend. It's going to be a 2-day event starting on July 27th. We're going to be making lots of wonderful things for our homes, for the holidays. Don't get caught using the same old stuff. Let's mix it up a little bit this year and do something different. You signed up today, Adele. I saw that. I am so excited. Here is our grapevine. It is an 18-inch grapevine. It is a little gappy up here. I like this side the best. I'm going to take just a few minutes, give it a little haircut. It's important that you're not going to cut off a lot of your good branches when you're getting your wreaths ready, but cut off some of these pieces. We wanted to give it a little bit of a trim. Let's get these inner ones just real fast. I like wreaths that have smaller branches, these little small branches. This is what your greenery is going to stick to. It's what your florals are going to stick to. So make sure you leave some. Someone on TikTok is asking, signed up for what? I am teaching a Christmas in July wreath making workshop. You can find the link by going to my profile on TikTok. And if you are on Facebook, if you'll just drop me a comment, I'll come back and give you the link. We already have a lot of people signed up, which makes my heart so happy. This wreath, let me cut the tag off of it, needs a hanger. I always put a hanger on my wreaths because I want my people to know how to hang them. Because it's really sad when they send me a picture and it's upside down. Ugh, it just hurts my heart. Anybody else like that? My wreath makers, Katniss, Justin, has anyone ever sent you a picture of the wreath that they purchased and the sucker's upside down? Oh my goodness. Dee says, you found Christmas flowers in their Christmas clearance. You bought all 10 of them. That's fantastic. Yeah, Christmas clearance. It's a happy, happy time of the year. You have to save money though because, you know, it's Christmas. So I sometimes put aside some Christmas clearance shopping money so that I can go and do that. Will the class be on a grapevine wreath? That is a great question, Lee. Yes, I am a grapevine wreath girl. I do not do deco mesh. There are wonderful designers out there that do a fantastic job with deco mesh. It's just not something I ever learned. So yep, we're going to be making on grapevines and maybe an evergreen too. I haven't decided. Here is what my hanger looks like. It's just a looped over pipe cleaner. Easy peasy. Let's go ahead and hang it up. This is my Cadillac of wreath easels. It came from Mimi's Hobby Wreaths. You can find them on Etsy. Drop me a link. Drop me a comment. I'll send you the link, okay? Let's go ahead and hang this up. Now the first thing I do is I put on my first layer of greenery, and that is going to be my big fat magnolia leaves, okay? These came from Hobby Lobby. You can find magnolia leaves in lots and lots of places. So go out there and get you some. I don't know if I'm going to use the whole thing, but I might. Katniss says she loves the magnolia. Me too. Jackie is asking if the Christmas in July workshop is going to be on Facebook. It will be on Facebook. It's going to be in a private Facebook group. My friends that have already joined, you should have already gotten an email with the link to join the private Facebook group. So come on over. All right, let's save these. Let's save them. Now, I love that these have 3 together. I want you to notice how long I'm keeping the stem. I keep it as long as I can because I want lots of depth. I want them to take up a lot of space. I'm going to gently pull them apart. Don't be too rough or you'll pull your leaves off. This will be a crescent shape wreath. So I'm going to start at the top. Dipping my stem in my hot glue. And just start layering them up. I'm using 3 different greeneries because that makes it look fancy. Starting at the top, I'm going to go all the way around, and this one I want to hold in place for just a second. How do I dip into? So when I say I am dipping into my hot glue, right off camera, there is a small electric skillet, like you would cook a grilled cheese in, that I put in hot glue sticks, and it melts, okay? There we go. It is easier to use a hot glue skillet than it is to use a glue gun because your hands are free, all right? That is the difference. Just gonna be fanning these all the way around. Remember, pull them away for pull them apart, but be gentle because they will definitely come off. But if they do, we're just gonna glue it back on. It's okay. Oh my goodness, I got stuff falling. Everywhere. You're welcome, Tina. I'm so glad that you enjoyed it. Good morning, Kathy. I'm so glad that you caught me. I know, we have been living up summer with our 3 children. So I have not been on to teach as much as usual. The children start school on July the 25th this year. They're starting a new year-round schedule. They are not happy. Good morning. Good morning, Mona on Facebook. I'm so glad you're here. They are some grumpy children having to go back to school so early. I keep telling them it's going to be okay, but I don't know. Let's use the rest of this bush. This is a large magnolia leaf bush from Hobby Lobby. Good morning, Sue. Angie, they will have a lot more breaks throughout the school year, but they can't see that right now. They don't want to talk about that right now. They just want to talk about why they have to go back to school in like a week and a half. That's all they're worried about. Ooh, Sandy, you bought all the things that I recommended, and it has simplified wreath making. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. When I first started making wreaths, I would see a wreath maker use something and I would think, where the heck did they get that from? What is that? Where did that ribbon come from? What do you call it? So I created an Amazon storefront for you guys to go and look at so that you can see the things that I am using. That will help you on your journey to make wreaths. All right, I have one more piece. I'm gonna take, let's see, I have one more piece. And I think I lost a magnolia leaf somewhere. I was gonna try to glue that back on. I found it. Teresa says that her children go back on August the 7th. Yeah, that's kind of early. We're going back early too. My children are not impressed. I'm gonna try to glue this wreath, this leaf back on here. As a former teacher, you would be grumpy with them. I know. My girlfriends are still teaching. They are not impressed. That's not gonna work. They're not impressed. But I think that they're gonna enjoy it once we get through this rough spot. I have a gap right here. I'm going to use these two to fill it in, and I'm holding on to this one just in case, okay? Guys, let me know where you are watching from this morning. I love all the hearts. Thank you so much. Like I said, we have been enjoying summer a lot. My goodness, your children don't go back to school until Labor Day. Ooh. Hello, Virginia and North Carolina, Louisiana, and Belize. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. So much fun. Now we've got this down. This is our first layer, our really big magnolia leaves. These are our big wide leaves that are going to take a lot of space. This is an 18-inch grapevine. Good morning, Texas. Lots of Texas. Lots of Texases. Welcome. My Facebook friends, where are you watching from? Leave me a comment and let me know. This is bead grass. I call it bead grass. Some people call it rounded grass. What do you guys call it? You can get this at Hobby Lobby. I really, really, really like the texture of it. It's okay to use at Christmas because it's a dark green. It is going to add lots of movement to the wreath. Good morning, Sonia from South Carolina. Hello, Dallas. So happy to see everyone. These are one of my favorite ones. I love, love, love these things. You are missing me from Brooklyn. Oh, you are too sweet. Yeah, Tammy, I love this grass too. It makes me happy. I got a whole bunch. It's amazing what you find when you clean up and organize your stuff. Y'all know what I mean? It's amazing. So I'm going to take this bead grass and I'm going to do the same thing. I'll start at the top and then I will just fill in on this crescent shape area. I like to really bend this so that it is coming forward and giving a lot of depth to my wreath. Now sometimes I will actually, these are pushers. That means you can push them from the bottom to the top. A lot of times I will take this bush and divide it up to make more of it. I'm going to try not to do that this time, but we'll see. Actually, I do that almost every time I use it. But I'm going to try not to do that this time. Let's put one down here. 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 pieces. So we're going to have to be really smart at where we're putting them. Let's put one along this side. Make sure you're really making good contact with your wreath, okay? I'm going to put one up here at the top. These kind of remind me of firecrackers, fireworks. They come off just really, really pretty. All right, I have 3 left. I'm going to go back on what I just said. I'm going to divide these up because I want to really fill in this area. I only have 3 pieces left, and I want to make this go as far as possible. So that's a tip for you. What trends am I seeing in supplies? Mushrooms. Mushrooms. Yeah. I'm seeing mushrooms. They're super cute. They make me happy. Gnomes are still a big thing, which I know I have said in the past are not really my thing, but there have been some cute ones. Like I used a really cute 4th of July patriotic gnome ribbon that was really, really cute. Candy is still a big motif, a big trend. In fact, in my private Facebook group where I'm hosting the workshop, I was asking them, what do they want me to do? Like, do they want to learn traditional, like Christmas colors, designs, or would they rather learn something a little more contemporary, like candy cake, candy, pink candy stuff? So far, it's been traditional. What would you guys like to learn? If you were in the class, which I would love for you to join, what would you like to learn about? Traditional Christmas designs or pink and greens and blues candy themes? Let me know. Over on the side, I always have a container with nubs. I call Melly Mel, who is a fantastic wreath maker. Give me a heart if you know who Melly Mel is. She calls these nubs, and I have to agree with her. I have a collection of nubs. I try not to let it get too out of hand, but I love my nubs. Teresa says she does not like pinks for Christmas. I have one tree that's pink, but my other tree is very, very traditional. Tammy says something rich and green, rich and glittery. We're gonna do that here. So I'm stepping back and I'm just looking. I have a blank spot here and I have a little bit of a blank spot here. I have 2 pieces left, so it'll work out just fine. I grabbed another nub. We need to make our supplies go as far as possible. So pulling things apart is a great way to do that. I put one up here. One more. Oh my goodness, there are glue strings everywhere. I've turned my glue up to make the glue strings go away. I've turned it down, the temperature down to make the glue strings go away. They're still glint. They're still stringy. It is what it is. That's why we use a hair dryer at the end to melt all of the hot glue. All right, one more. You put it right there. I am bending my stem up so that I can put them up into the wreath. What am I dipping my stems in? Hot glue. It's just a small electric skillet with melted hot glue sticks. It's fantastic. It's in my Amazon storefront, the one that I recommend because I bought one time and it was awful. So bad. Don't buy that one. So let's get an up close look at this. Making a Christmas wreath. So far we have 2 greeneries. Look at the depth on that. Oh my goodness. Marietta, it is so pretty, isn't it? Now the center is empty because that's where I'm going to put my bow, and that's where I'm going to put my beautiful flocked hydrangeas. So, so pretty. Now, next, let's add our bow. This is a big bow. It has lots of tails that are very long. My plan is to put it about right here to the side a little bit. And then I will put one hydrangea up top and then one hydrangea on the bottom. What would I sell this for? That's a really good question. The way that I come up with the prices for my items in my Etsy shop is I tally up all of my cost, not what I got it for on sale, the retail value, and then I times it by 3. And that's what I list it for. That includes free shipping. Now, when I first started, and I was not very good, I would do the same thing and I would times it by 2. I'm cutting some stems off of the back. I would times it by 2 because I wasn't real good. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. But now I times everything by 3. And that is how I come up with the cost of my products that I list on Etsy. Let's give this a little bit of a twist. I want my tails coming off on the side. So I'm just twisting it around the way that I want it. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. Oh my gosh, love it. What is the grapevine I am using? Hey, Christine, it's an 18-inch. Christine, I'm glad we got you figured out. Christine joined the workshop, and then she couldn't find the email that I sent to join the Facebook group, but she just reached out to me, and we figured it out. I sent her another email. So if you have joined the class, it's only $15. If you join the class and you can't figure out where the Facebook group is, just send me an email, and I will help you. If you're wondering where to go to join the class and you're on TikTok, go to my profile, click that link. We all know where the link is, and it will take you to a page where you can choose to join the class. I would love for you to do that. My friends on Facebook, it is on my Facebook page, but if you can't find it, just leave me a comment and I will send you a direct link to join. So here is our bow. That's really pretty. Notice how the white pops. That's why I love white. It really pops. Now, when you join the class, I will teach you how to make all the bows up close and personal so that you know exactly how to make them. Bows are another thing that are a little intimidating for a lot of people. I think I do a really good job teaching bows. So when you join the class, all of the bows that we make will be an up close on top of my hands, talking you through how to make the bows. So make sure you do that. Do I make the bows? I do make the bows. How do I make the bows? Join the class. Join the class. These are from Michael's. They're gorgeous. I got them last year, I think on clearance. I hope they have them back this year because they're so pretty. Let's talk about how I cut these. These were originally $8. Here's how I'm going to cut them. I'm going to cut them right here. But I plan on using these. So we'll hold on to our leaves. I want a really big stem. I'm going to pull the leaves off. I'll show you why in just a minute. Let's get our other one ready. We have 2 of these. Really big stem. I might even come all the way down here and cut it. Jackie is asking, so if on Facebook you can go back and do a reply. Yes. Yes, on Facebook, I can go back and read the comments and talk to people. On TikTok, once the video is over, all the comments are gone. It's kind of sad. You love my shirt. Thank you. Walmart. I love to go to Walmart like early in the morning. They have super cute clothes. This was a while ago, so it's probably not there anymore, but yeah, I do like it. Here's the next one. Look how long the stem is. I want it this long because I'm going to be going all the way up in here. So let's go ahead and do that one. I'm going to take my hydrangea and I'm going to give it a really good bend like this so that it can go all the way up in there. That's so pretty. My voice is so soothing. You are so sweet. My children would not agree. I taught kindergarten and preschool for 20 years. So I have that teacher voice, that calm and soothing kindergarten teacher voice. It's what people comment on. Y'all, that is so pretty. Oh my goodness. I love it. Give me a heart if you love the way that is looking. So pretty. Definitely a teacher voice. Yes, definitely a teacher voice. Let's take our second one. I wish I had made this stem a little bit longer, but it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. We're going to be placing this one up here. I can get it in where I want it. There we go. So pretty. Oh my goodness. Now listen, my philosophy, mythology of wreath making is simple. I love the big over-the-top designs that we see, but that is probably not something that I'm going to put on my front door. It's super cool to look at, but it's just not me. So if you like a more simple design that you can make easily, I am your girl. How do you find me on Facebook? That is such a great question. Thank you for asking. I am 3, the number 3, Little Greenwoods. That's how you find me. All right, now let's use these because we want to use all the things that we have paid for. I'm just going to take some of my little nubbins over here. Let me grab one more. My little stems. Dip them in my hot glue. And I'm just going to make something that's easy to put in my wreath. Okay? I do not like to let anything go to waste. We paid for all of this stuff, and we should use it. Oh, this one's really pretty. This is a really good one. One more. Let me get other stuff. Oh, and I have this extra magnolia leaf too, guys, that I'm probably going to be using. Thank you, Dee, for saying that the wreath is beautiful. I appreciate you. Okay, let's let these sit for just a second. Might as well go ahead and get this one done as well. We don't want to waste anything. Most of our leaves, when they pop off, oh my gosh, I don't know if this one's going to work. They have a little hole on the bottom. Let's just let this sit for a minute. I don't know if that's going to work or not. We'll see. Let's take these and add them throughout. So we only have 4. We need to be mindful of where we put them so that they're evenly spaced on the wreath. This is looking like a big old hole right here. So let's put one there. Dipping it in my hot glue just a little bit. Get up on my tiptoes so I can see what I'm doing. That is not what I'm going for. Let's try that again. There we go. That makes me happy. Are the stems from the other flowers that you cut off? Yes. These are from the magnolias. Thanks for asking that question, Teresa. So as we put one up there, let's put one at the bottom. Right over there looks like a good spot. There we go. 2 more. Now, I know that some of you guys are watching this and wondering, what the heck? Why is she talking about Christmas? Christmas sneaks up on us all the time. We, including me, have grand plans to make a new wreath, a new garland, bows for the mailboxes, an arrangement for the dining room table. And then November comes and we're totally overwhelmed with the cookies that need to be baked, with the programs that we need to go to for our children and our grandchildren, with the presents that need to be bought. It is totally overwhelming. So doing something like this in July allows us to be creative because we all love playing with flowers and ribbons. And it gives us a head start on the season so that when it's time to decorate, we're not just pulling out the same old thing that we have been using for years. We have something new. So it's Christmas in July. I got one more of these. I'm going to hold on to it. I don't know where it's going to go yet. There we go. Now, it is still looking a little dark to me. Let's get an up-close look. That is a gorgeous bow. Oh my goodness. It's still looking a little dark. So let's add some frosted cedar. This will be our 3rd greenery. And it's really going to make it fantastic. This greenery came from Carolina Pottery, which is a local southeastern company. You can order from them online. I like to go there in person. Now let's talk about how I'm going to take this apart. This one looks like it's been through it. It's missing some pieces. I'm going to pull this one off. I'm going to pull this one off because you know what I'm going to do, right? I'm just going to re-glue it back on. Let's cut this piece. If you look carefully on here, you'll see it's missing the top. Let's just give it a little glue. Do a little bit of greenery surgery. Just like that. I'm going to set this aside. Let's do another one. Let's get this one off. It is also missing a piece. So let's put this one on there too. And I noticed that it's missing the top piece right here. I'm just going to leave it alone for right now. Sometimes when you get your pieces, they need a little help. This one needs a little help. Probably because I have been storing it in a basket, not very carefully. Let's make this bigger. There's a spot right here. I'm going to glue that on. My friend on TikTok says something white. You are exactly right. Something white, like this greenery. Set that down. I'm going to add a little bit more glue on that because it's looking not super stable. Hot glue can fix anything, people. Here's another one that should be more better because it's wrapped in plastic. Again, this came from Carolina Pottery. It was $5 last year. Does anyone live in the Southeast and have a Carolina Pottery near them? Let me know if you've ever shopped at one. Oh, this one is so much better. Okay, so let's cut that off. I'm going to cut this piece off right here. Let's cut this off there. And this one, let's do it a little bit. I think I can pull this apart. Perfect. Now, I'm going to add this evenly throughout the wreath. I'm going to start here on the bottom with this lovely long piece. This makes me so happy. Where am I in the Southeast? I am in South Carolina. I am a former kindergarten teacher turned successful wreath maker who's now teaching other people how to make wreaths. Do you have to have a tax ID to shop at Carolina Pottery? No, you don't, Teresa. You could just be a regular person. Now, you can take in your business license and get a tax exempt account. You can do that. All right, here we go with our next piece. I'm going to take this to the top. Put it in right there. And I am really worried that this stem is not long enough. So let's pull out the big ones. Hello, Kelly Rollins Ray. The flock is beautiful. Yeah, it really sets it off. You just spent the week in Hilton Head. Well, welcome to South Carolina. Let me grab my Steel Picks machine. Okay, so this is an investment. This is not something that you need when you first start out. So don't get it twisted. This is something that I saved for. It's like $200, but once you have one, it's your best friend. It is a machine that takes a nub like this and adds an extremely sharp metal pick on it. Extremely sharp. Okay. Seriously. For your workshop, do you have a link for supplies? Well, I do. My love your Goldens. I think you've been on here before because we talked about a puppy, our Golden Retriever puppy. Yes, when you join the workshop, I will make sure to have a link to the supplies as best that I can. Some things, so it's July, so I'm a little worried about some things, but I'm going to do my absolute best to make sure we have a clickable shopping list. Let's get that up there. Oh, so pretty. Love it. This is where I'm going to put this random. You need something up under your bow to hold it up. And right now, there's not hardly anything under the bow, so I'm going to put this leaf right there, up under the bow. You have to be careful with the Steel Picks machine. They hurt. Oh my gosh, you are not lying. And when you use them in your wreath, I'm going to go back to make sure that the back of my wreath does not have one of these poking out of it, okay? You do not want your customers to get hurt or scratch their door with these things. So pretty. I love how this is coming together. And now this is just a simple, design. This is how I teach wreath making and how I make wreaths. They're simple designs that anybody could do. Gorgeous, but simple. I love all the over-the-top things, but it's just not my style. I'm not going to put that on my front door. I love to look at it. I love to watch other wreath makers make it, but that's not my style. So if your style is simple and elegant, I'm your girl. Let me move this over a little bit so you guys can see what I am doing. So I'm just coming around on this side, on the inside, and I am adding my flocked greenery. There we go. So if you guys would like to learn how to make simple, easy to do designs, come and join me in the workshop. The link is in my profile or it's on my Facebook page. So come and join us. It's a 2-day event hosted in a private Facebook group. Going to be learning how to make at least one wreath and at least 2 more designs, but I always add more. Okay, so here we are over here on this side. Gotta add some glitter. I went ahead and did a steel pick because these stems are really short and I want it to get all the way up in there. Oh, hot glue is hot. Be careful. I was so worried about the steel pick machine, I forgot about the glue. Thank you, Becky. I'm so glad you're joining me today. Guys, I sent out an email to let everyone know that I was going live. I hope you got it. One more piece. Let me step back and look. I think I need to put it right down here. It's a little dark down there. I'm going to bend it out just a little bit. You got your email? Okay, good, good, good. Do I use a wax melter to keep the hot glue hot? It's a small electric skillet. You can find it in my link in my profile in my Amazon storefront. Go check it out. It's a game changer. Total game changer. Who out there has an electric skillet? I'm going to lift this up to get this in here. Oh my gosh, y'all, that is so pretty. I have this teeny tiny little bit right here. And you know I'm going to use it. So let's get a little bit of a nub. Sorry. A teeny bit of hot glue so I don't get burned. There we go. Not wasting it, using it all. Lots of people have hot glue skillets. So right up here in this little area, we're going to use this. Making sure my hot glue is cooled. We're going to stick it right in here. There we go. Now let's play with the bow. Let's make this bow do what we want it to do. I'm going to pull it back just a little bit. fluff that up just a little bit. Now remember, in the workshop, I teach you how to make the bows, okay? Really important. Hello, Leslie. I'm so glad that you caught me live today. We have been living up the summer. Okay. What do you guys think? That is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the hearts. And that is our first Christmas wreath of the season. So very pretty. So to make this wreath, we started with a layer of magnolia, and then we added some bead grass, and then we put our beautiful bow, gorgeous hydrangeas, big hydrangeas, and then some flocked cedar. I want you to think about this. Hold on. I want you to think about this as a recipe that you can use to change up the flowers, change up the bow, find some different greenery. But it is just a basic wreath recipe that you can use to make gorgeous wreaths. I could even go back and add some more of these because this is making me really happy. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I truly appreciate it. It's always so much fun to hang out with people and chit chat about wreath making. I would love for you to join my Christmas in July workshop. It is a 2-day event. It is hosted in a private Facebook group. We're going to be making at least 3 projects for Christmas, including a wreath. There will be a list of supplies for you to purchase from, and it's only $15. So you can find the link to join the workshop. On TikTok, it is in my profile where the link is. You guys know where the link is. And on Facebook, it is pinned to the top of my Facebook page. But if you can't find it, just drop me a comment and I will be sure to share the link for the Christmas in July workshop with you. All right, I am signing off. I got lots to do before we leave again to go out of town to have fun with our children. So you guys have a fantastic day. Lynette says, I am the Bob Ross of wreath making. Oh my gosh, y'all crack me up. And thank you for that. I appreciate it. Have a fantastic weekend. I will catch you live on Monday for Bow Making Monday. And yes, we're going to be making Christmas wreath bows. So I will see you guys then. Have a great weekend. Bye, Facebook. Bye, TikTok family. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I truly appreciate it.